JPMorgan Chase & Co. JPM Chief Executive Officer Jamie sought to hide escalating trading losses that surpassed $6.2 billion, misled investors and dodged regulators as the bank's position deteriorated last year, the Senate probe found. The largest U.S. bank mischaracterized high-risk trading as hedging, and withheld key information from its primary regulator, sometimes at Lehman's behest, according to a report today by the Senate Permanent Subcommittee on Investigations. The 301-page document also shows how managers manipulated internal risk models and pressured traders to overvalue their positions in an effort to hide growing losses in a monstrous credit derivatives portfolio in London. "We found a trading operation that piled on risk, ignored limits on risk-taking, hid losses, dodged oversight and misinformed the public," Chairman Carl Levin, a Michigan Democrat, told reporters today after his investigators spent 9 months combing through 90,000 documents and interviewing current and former executives. Former Chief Investment Officer Ina Drew, 56, among Wall Street's most powerful women until she resigned in May 4 days after the bank disclosed the initial trading losses, will testify tomorrow at a subcommittee hearing in her first public appearance since leaving the New York-based bank. Lawmakers have pushed banks to halt so-called proprietary trading, and regulators are weighing tightening exemptions for hedging. High-risk Mr. Lehman has not acknowledged that what the SCP morphed into was a high-risk proprietary trading operation, according to the report, referring to the synthetic credit portfolio. JPMorgan has repeatedly acknowledged mistakes in handling the loss, Mark Kornblau, a spokesman for the bank, said in an email. "Our senior management acted in good faith and never had any intent to mislead anyone," Kornblau said. "The bank cooperated with the investigation and has already identified many of the issues cited in the report," he said. "We have taken significant steps to remediate these issues and to learn from them." JPMorgan, regarded on Wall Street as one of the best managed banks in the world, lost more than $6.2 billion over 9 months last year in a bet using derivatives, in which the bank wagered on the creditworthiness of companies. The portfolio became huge and monstrous, according to excerpts of emails and recorded conversations from trader Bruno Excel, nicknamed the London Whale because his portfolio was so large it moved markets. Synthetic credit. Bloomberg News first reported on April 5 that Excel had built an illiquid book of derivatives. The Federal Reserve and Office of the Comptroller of the Currency sought additional information about the trades following media reports. The portfolio had a $415 million loss on April 10, the first trading day after news reports appeared. JPMorgan's communications officer met with reporters to say that the activities were for hedging purposes and that regulators were fully aware of them, neither of which was true, according to the subcommittee's report. Prior to the media reports in early April 2012, the synthetic credit portfolio had not been mentioned by name in any JPMorgan Chase public filing. Over the next month, the SCP received sustained attention in the bank's public filings, investor calls, and media communications, the subcommittee wrote in the report. No hope. Excel's book more than tripled from a net notional size of $51 billion in late 2011 to $157 billion by the time trading was shut down in late March of last year, the report says. "There's nothing that can be done, absolutely nothing that can be done," Excel said, according to a transcript of a March 16 call with a colleague. "There's no hope." JPMorgan dodged federal regulators and misled the public by hiding losses, by mismarking credit derivatives values, Senator John McCain, the subcommittee's ranking Republican, told reporters at a press briefing. McCain said the report shows a shameful demonstration of what goes on at federally insured banks and said JPMorgan and other institutions are not too big to fail or too big to jail. The OCC noticed that JPMorgan stopped sending the investment bank's daily profit and loss report, which shows how much money the unit made or lost on a given trading day, in late January or early February of last year, according to the report. Lehman told executives to stop sending the data because he believed it was too much information to provide to the OCC, the report said, citing an interview with JPMorgan's head OCC examiner Scott Waterhouse.